Now it's live. Now we live. Take two. Hola, peace, everybody. My name is Bless. Never forget, you are too. I come from a world far from view. My nationality is the galaxy, and I work with dope beings to make dreams a reality. Like everybody at New Rican Poets Cafe, shout out to all of y'all. Appreciation for having me today. Today, we're going to make some mosaic pieces with hearts. So what you need to do this is either a canvas or a t-shirt or any surface you want to work on. You've probably seen people do murals with this same design, the same concept before, or on canvases, clothes. You can really do it on any material, but just to show you how it's done, we're going to do it on canvas today. This is very simple. I got from Dollar Tree, not expensive at all. So it's going to be the first material. You're going to need your canvas, whatever that may be. Some sponges. You can either get the extra porous ones like these or the very fine one. I'll show you how both of them look today so you can see the effect. Some scissors so you could cut your sponges in any paint colors you like. I've been in a periwinkle mood lately, so I'm definitely going to use some of that. Some metallic blue. I got this glittery purple that honestly I'm not sure how it's going to come out, but I'm going to see today. Then I have silver, hot pink, some black, and pastel pink. Right? The first thing you're going to do is cut the size of your sponges. The spaces that you're going to make are going to be very, very small. So this one could be cut into about 6 to 8 pieces. So you don't cut a long piece like that. And then just cut little square ones. So you're going to need one for every color. So you don't got to keep cleaning sponges just so you switch colors. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors. I need 7 pieces. I'll do 4 of this color. And 3 with the other sponge. Okay, now that we got our sponges, our paint applicators, instead of paint brushes, we're just using sponges today. So now we have our 7 pieces for our 7 colors. Right? Now today, I'm going to make a heart in the middle out of this tape. So first I'll start with like an M shape. Just make sure that it's even. Just take one long strip and cut it in the middle. And you're going to take one of those, cut that in the middle. This was the other half of the strip. Just putting it down here. So it makes like an M. Now you're gonna make a V shape. Right underneath. Same thing, cut it right in the middle so you know the 2 strips are kind of like an even length. There's your heart. These extra pieces we're going to take off though. It's good to use masking tape or some kind of painter's tape because it's sticky enough to stay in its place, but it's not strong enough that when you peel it off, it's going to peel off some of the canvas or paper or whatever material you use. You don't want that. My heart is a little bit uneven right there. I'm just going to clean it up. One more strip. Come on, guy. Okay, there we go. Now, with the rest of the tape, you can place it really anywhere you feel. Because what we're going to do is apply paint in the spaces in between where the tape is. Fit? Nope. Put it right here in the corner. Haha. And anywhere you're applying tape, you definitely want it to extend all the way to the edge of the canvas. So if it's like a little piece like that, just add more on top of it. Make sure any line you apply, it goes all the way to the edge of the canvas. In this situation, just until it intersects with another line. Rotate it so you can see what I'm doing on this side. Where you see these big shapes, just gonna break them up into smaller shapes. I definitely like when it Makes out to be look like more triangles than rectangles. Try to make as many triangles as possible. Oh, one area didn't touch the edge. Just gonna fix that real quick. One right here. Oh, that's fine. Right here. Dump this out. Rotate it. Whole thing is eventually gonna be looking like this corner. Right? The more shapes you make, the more different color areas you can have. That feels right? Yeah, that feels right. This part you can take as much time as you like. Bullet, chill. Relax. Sit. Good boy. Eight. Chill. Chill. Good boy. Okay. Think I'm gonna do a few more. We can get to the fun parts. Chill. Relax. Sit. No. That's back. Yeah, I just got this last area. Probably add two more. Do one more just to break off that big triangle. Okay. All right.
say congratulations. Hey. When I die, wonder how maybe y'all niggas gon' feel it when I die. They got deep out ride, classic on my bridge. I spit power through my lyrics, we go crazy in that cut out like jumping through their feelings. Hey, we remember we was children. Pulling rocks that cars and breaking in the building. Remember the wind beat us down, we out of neighborhoods, look, we did it. I bet my credit be so proud of me, sticky in this bill. I can't concentrate the fuck around the hood.
This one even better. Yeah. Just another minor paint for now. So just opening my paint real quick. So we can make light blue going into dark blue in the same shape. So like I said, this is one of two ways that you can make it. I'm just showing you the first way, which is with blends. So you definitely get the lighter color first. I'm gonna pick a nice big space like right here. As a matter of fact, this is good too. Only because it's closer to the heart. So I want closer to the heart to be a lighter blue. Then away from the heart, we're going to use a darker blue. See, so you get that nice cool blend. Then not using the sponge that doesn't have any paint on it. You're going to try to blend it in the middle. So it goes from that light blue to the dark blue. It should look like that. This paint is very thin. It's like water-based. So if you have a thin water-based paint like this one, you're going to want to go over it a few layers, a few times. Just so I don't go jumping sponge to sponge, I'm just going to fill in a few other areas with this color. This one I'm just going to make solid blue. And over here, because it's like pretty big, I'm going to make it blend again. And I'm putting the darker blue away, like further towards the edge of the canvas. And the lighter blue, I'm going to use closer to where the heart is. The darker blue now. And again, we're switching to that side where there's no paint on it, just to blend them in the middle a little bit better. So you don't have those hard lines. See how it goes softly from light blue to dark blue. A little bit light blue right here. Turn it around so you can see this side better. Now the canvas is upside down. So you see my heart is upside down. light blue, have it go into dark blue. Don't get too close to the other color while you're still using the dark blue, right? Then you turn your sponge around to the empty side, and that's when you blend. So you have those soft blends. Right. I think now I'll try the pinks. I think this has a good amount of blue on it. Closing that up, putting it to the side. Now we'll try the pinks. So I have my pastel pink and my glittery hot pink. So now I'm going to use the more porous sponge to see what kind of effect that's going to create. So we start very close to the heart, right here, and just go halfway through. There's another one, switch to the hot pink. Let's see how that looks. It kind of look like the same color, a little bit more. Okay. A little bit more of the pastel pink on the bottom. Honestly, this one looks like it's darker than this one. Pink in a few more places. Right here, this is a good one. I love, love, love pastel colors and neon colors. I love how easy it is for them to blend with each other. Then probably hit a few more spots with pink. I'm ready to switch. I'm honestly not too crazy about this. Look nicer on the camera though. One more area with pink, I think right here. This feels right. Oh, I did it backwards. Okay, see if I can redeem it. Yes. Here we go. I have 3 colors left. I kind of want the black spaces to just be black. So I'm going to mix the metallic silver and the metallic gray. So we'll start with the blue on the inside. Oh, I meant metallic blue, not silver. Let's see how different these look from these areas. I'm going to put it right next to here. See if it looks like the same color. Yeah, it kind of does. I don't want them to be the same color so close to each other. Just gonna put purple on. Kind of wanted the purple to only be in the middle, but let's see how this looks. Okay, kind of feeling it, kind of feeling it. Okay. Let's just add metallic blue somewhere else. I like this area. Oh, the sponge still has glitter on it. Sweet. A bit more. Oh, wait, was that one of them? I think so. When you're covering all the areas, you're gonna wait for each part to be completely dried before you peel it off. So when you peel off the tape, the line's gonna come out very, very clean. If you peel it off while it's still wet, it's gonna seep into the negative spaces. And when you peel off this tape, you can either leave it how it is, so it has the white negative spaces, or you could make thick black lines, or you can draw patterns there. Whatever you want to do, there's so many different ways. There's so many different things you can make with this concept. But remember to have fun with it. You can do this with all ages. You can do this with little kids. You can do this with your friends. You can decorate your room like this. You paint your clothes like this. It's really fun to do. I like how these unicorn-like colors are coming along. And I want to see how the silver looks, just the silver. You can barely see it. Look how much more you see it on the sponge than the canvas. With the silver, I want to hit most of the spots that are still out on the edge, on the outer edge. This is probably one I would go back, wait for it to dry, and put a few layers on this color. Sorry. Okay, we're back. I know this looks so chaotic right now. But I'm really excited to see how it's going to look when we take out the tape. And then for the remaining areas, I'm going to use the black paint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my last one. I'm going to go back to the super porous one. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, look how solid this is coming out. So you can fill in the spaces completely like that. This first one. You fill up the spaces halfway. Like that one. You can leave it like this is the edge right here. So when you take it out, it's going to look like it's going to go from black to white. Or just fill them in completely. I kind of like the solid fill. So we're going to do that with the rest of the areas. I'll leave that one like that. So when I peel it off, you'll see how that one looks. Maybe do one like that too on the opposite side. But for the most part, I'm filling most of them in completely. What happened? Hi. I'm almost finished. Go back over this one. Okay, so we're almost done with our mosaic heart piece. Almost up to the part we could peel and see what the final results will look like. Again, for this concept, all you need is as many colors as you like, tape, scissors, some sponges, either these super porous ones or these. Cut them into little pieces like this. Today I did a heart in the middle, but you can honestly put any shape in the middle that you want, or no shape at all, and just make the whole thing a pattern like this, like geometric shapes all around. Go back over the purple a little bit more because I definitely want this part to show a lot. Probably would have been cool to put pink down first. Bleh, chill. I'll add pink to this part right here. Because I think that was gray, but it's barely showing. Can you relax? Can you relax for me, please? Bullet chill. Then I'm going to set this in front of the fan for a few minutes. Brief intermission. Okay, I let it dry for a little bit. I'm about to take it out now. Just closing up all my paints. Now I'm going to take my tape out so you can see what the end result is going to look like. And again, with this concept, there's so many different ways to do it. You can fill in the spaces with blends, 2 different colors, or 1 solid color. You can have some gradients, fill it in halfway. So here we have it go from black to white. We just filled it in, but not all the way. Or gradients with 2 colors. You can blend blue, dark blue with light blue, hot pink with pastel pink. Even add glitter. There's so many different things you can do. And now I'm going to peel off the tape so you can see how the end result is going to look. Hopefully this will be satisfying. So we still got a little bit of the bleed. That's okay. Make sure you remember when you are applying the tape, pressing down on all the sides, and then that won't happen as much. rotate it so we see it better. Oh yeah, see how nice that one looks? The blue and the gray was very watery, so you see how it dripped and it kind of made this like watercolor effect. Which, if that's what you want, that's kind of cool. If not, then just make sure you're pressing down on the tape a little bit more so the paint doesn't spill underneath like that. I don't want to peel around the heart and then peel the heart off last. Big reveal, big reveal. I'm almost done. It's like the last 5 minutes. Big reveal, big reveal. Oh, my little heart. And there we go, our mosaic pastel heart. Flip it this way. There we go. So when you're done, it's gonna look something like this. Without this bleeding though. I didn't realize how watery these paints were gonna be. But just make for a kind of cool effect. Bring it a little bit closer to the camera so you can see the heart better. There you go. You should have your mosaic piece. Again, you can paint murals with this design. You can paint clothes with this design. You can paint on canvases, paint on paper. Just remember that when you get a watercolor-based, and when you get a water-based paint, it is going to bleed like that. So make sure when you're putting the tape, you're pressing the tape. I think Bully's excited about the end result. Bully, what you think? Bully! He's thinking about it. He's pondering. Well, thank you for coming today. Thank you for having me, guys. Again, I am blessed. Never forget, you are too. Come from a world far from view. My nationality is a galaxy, and I work with dope beings to make dreams a reality. I hope you have fun today.
Thank you very much. You too.
Thank you.